Data shows South Korea's exports declined in June for a seventh month in a row. Korea was again caught in the trade war between the U.S. and China and the falling prices of semiconductors. Our Kim Da-mi has the details.
The outlook is gloomy for South Korea's exports, with the latest data showing outbound shipments have fallen for the seventh consecutive month in June.
South Korea's total exports were around $44.2 billion last month. Imports also fell by more than 8% on year to around $40 billion.
That's down more than 13% compared to the same period last year, and is the largest on-year drop in the past 3 years and 5 months since a 19.6% fall in January 2016. The ministry attributed June's fall in exports to the worsening trade dispute between the U.S. and China, as well as falling semiconductor prices.
It's a relief that the U.S. and China agreed last week to resume their trade talks, but that doesn't mean Korea's exports will turn around right away. Instead, Korea needs to increase its competitiveness in exports by developing its own advanced technologies.
Automobile and shipbuilding exports rose, but outbound shipments of semiconductors and petrochemical goods fell sharply by around 25% and 24% respectively. As of the end of June, prices of semiconductors had dropped by 33% compared to the previous year. Exports to China, Korea's #1 trading partner, went down by 24%, the biggest on-year decline in 10 years. To cope with the sluggish exports, the government aims to boost trade finance to $102 billion in the second part of the year, pouring in around $60 billion in the third quarter. And to help diversify the country's exports, the government will announce export innovation measures in July. Kim Da-mi, Arirang News.